Welcome everyone. Today we are going to do what I call our spirit guide reading. This is when my guides connect with your guides. And I feel like these readings are really to help us overcome, tough times, tough situations, or let's say we're in a great place. How can we stay there? How can we keep it this way, right? So you can certainly ask your guides to, or ask your questions, but, honestly, I don't even feel like you need to ask the questions because I feel your guides already know. But you do whatever makes you feel good. All right, we're going to start with the Mother Mary Oracle deck. I'm going to bring the lid down a little bit. There we go. And let's go ahead and begin. I'm just going to make this about love, but then I felt, no, I can't limit it. So, all right, well, Jesus. I pray for Jesus' help and guidance with this situation. Look at his hand. Look like he's pointing up to his Father, right? Up to God. I've always been taught that's how when you say a prayer, it's in Jesus' name, amen. So I don't know, we'll see, but I like that. We'll read it at the end and it'll make perfect sense. All right, let's go ahead and bring in the Tarot of Dreams. You guys know my cards are already pre-shuffled, but I like to shuffle with you, with them, or with you right here. It's weird. I feel like I haven't done a reading in forever, but it's only been a couple days. Okay. So just go ahead and calm your mind. Release the outcome. Go with the flow. And that way I feel like, wow, you really know if that message is for you or not. All right, so we had 3 cards come out. We're going to take them. We have the 10 of Pentacles. Beautiful. Wow. We have the 4 of Wands. Hello. That's marriage. That's commitment. That's love. It's unconditional love. Let me clarify that. This is, to me, this is like 2 people who commit themselves to each other fully. All right, we have the Ace of Swords. It almost feels like someone's doing like twin flame readings out of their home. And maybe you came here for confirmation. Ace of Swords is the truth. It's honest communication. This can talk about, if you're in a relationship, keeping the conversation truthful. Well, look how they just separated. Okay. I wasn't going to take this many cards, but now we are. We have the 7 of Swords. Interesting that comes at the end of this beautiful line, because the 7 of Swords can be untrustworthy energy. I often think of him as the thief in the night, taking more than he needs, right? Taking more than my fair share. And I don't know, but 7 is about spiritual. It's about spiritual completeness. Okay, well, let's keep going. 2 7s in a row. We have the 7 of Wands. Defending oneself. Maybe someone's being accused of something within the 7 of Swords and the 7 of Wands. They're defending They're defending their word. Interesting. Coming under such grounded energy, though. Okay. Ugh. With the towers. Tower. We have the Fool. We have the Four of Pentacles. You know, I feel like someone, whether it be true or not, right now I don't know. Just I'll just finish what I was going to say. Right now, I feel like I have someone who is accusing another of doing something, something untrustworthy, maybe something in the night, taking more than their fair share. And I don't know, if that means that person is in the Seven of Wands where they are, defending themselves. And then it's interesting because then the Tower comes. Tower under this Four of Wands. Now, we started with the Ten of Pentacles, and that is a very solid, rooted type energy, whether that be a relationship or what have you. It doesn't mean we don't have our ups and downs, right? We just have that solid foundation to come back again, what's the word I want to say, to overcome. Anyway, here's this Tower coming under this relationship. And then the Fool. I feel like, this may have already happened. It's like, I feel like because of that, there may have been a split. Each being the Fool. Maybe even a sale of a home. Or these may be the things that I need to think about. Because I feel like, then I start back at the Four. But the Four, to me, again, is that building of that solid foundation. And I feel like it's already built. Maybe I need to build my own. You know what I mean? Like we have that love, we have all that, but we're human. And whatever the case, I feel like whatever this, between the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Wands, it doesn't feel like it is overcame. And therefore, the split of this Four of Wands. And then the Fool. Okay. We have the Star. Card of Aquarius. This is about your hopes, your dreams, and your wishes. This is about manifesting them. Right? This is about hope. Keeping that hope alive. We have Judgment. It's interesting because it's almost like I feel like this relationship, whatever that may mean for you, I almost feel like there needed to be a rebirth, right? It's almost like we needed to reset ourselves because there is the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Wands is quite different. Well, let me say it a different way because I feel like beginning cards show us the strength of a foundation. No matter what, it may seem like, we can't overcome it, and therefore maybe the Tower does show. Right? But I feel like a lot of this is like human lessons, because I feel like these, it's like a reset is needed, a rebirth. Judgment is also a call to attention. That means to me, like, something's happening in my present day moment, and that's where I need to be. That's where my attention needs to be. This is also your spiritual team, your whole spiritual team, your guardian angel, all your spirit guides. Remember that you're assigned. They're assigned to you. So use them. Okay, let's keep going. We have the Eight of Wands. Under the Fool. You know, this is fast-moving energy, the Eight of Wands. This can be something that someone's manifesting. You know, I'm noticing the 8, this can talk about a communication in August, let's say, which is a couple days away. That's crazy. We have the 3 of Wands. This is a viewpoint. You know, this is a perspective. This is looking at what's in front of me. I feel like this is saying, like, don't go further than what's in front of you, right? And make that moment count. And just know, like in the 3 of Wands, I feel like it's just a very knowing type energy that, very optimistic that, you know, if this is talking about a relationship coming back together, I feel like it's saying that, you know, I'm confident in the foundation that we had built and that it can withstand. Okay. We have the King of Swords. So it's interesting we don't have many people, like, represented by the Tarot anyway, on the board. King of Swords can be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You know, I kind of feel like I'm going in a circle, to be honest. So, you know, this king must also be back here, is what I'm feeling. This King Swords, right, may be connected with that 7 of Swords. You know, and listen, maybe they did do something in that 7 of Swords that, yeah, it's interesting. I don't have, like, the 3 of Swords. It is kind of interesting. So, you know, what I feel that means is I feel like it didn't affect me on a soul deep level. Therefore, it's something I can let go of, right? It's kind of in the human emotion. And it's not, you know, maybe this is part of the journey, right? We go through these every once in a while, maybe 7-year, interesting 7-year itch type of thing. Okay. We have the 4 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. 7 of Cups under that. I feel like someone is, you know, trying to make a decision about something, but maybe afraid that they're going to make the wrong one. I also feel like, you know, no action brings you no action. So maybe what that means is if you have the opportunity, if this is something you want and you have the opportunity to maybe communicate that, I don't know, then use that energy, right? So we can't always wait for them. Okay, let's bring in the Light Seers. It's interesting, I hear rain, like water, outside my window, but it is not raining. Boy, does it sound like it. Must be raining somewhere. Somewhere it's raining. Okay. Let's go a little deeper. You ready? You know why I love doing these readings so much, is because I feel like they bring real answers. I really do. And I don't know. It's just like, I love the fact that maybe this reading can bring you from, like, let's say the 7 of Swords, back to that 4 of Wands energy again. Okay. We have the Hangman. We have the King of Cups. It's like someone's putting their love on hold. You know, the hangman is hanging there, trying to seek wisdom. You know, this could be certainly seeking, seeking deep within yourself. Like, how I said, I feel like the negative energy is stuck in the human emotion. Here, I feel like the hangman, I'm seeking my spiritual connection, right? I'm seeking my spiritual energy, my spiritual team. I want real answers. I want real truth. And maybe this is really what I want in my life. This is who I want. King of Cups is someone I always feel wants to be in a relationship. You know, when he comes in the upright, he's someone who truly wants to be in a relationship. Interesting because in the Three of Wands, he's looking right over at a ship and, just kind of expects it to come in. King of Cups here has a ship behind him, but he seems like he's meditating on it. So I feel like he's feeling it. He's connecting to, I don't know, this ship. King Cups can be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You know, I just want to say, as a spirit, there is nothing you can't overcome. Whether it means I'm staying with someone and we're going to make it work, or that means I'm strong enough to go out and make it on my own and live my truthful life, whatever it means for you. If you remember that, like, spiritually, there's nothing that you're going through that hasn't already been gone through. And you have the ability to connect to that energy, as we all do. And I feel like maybe that's God's energy. Maybe that's, your spiritual team. I feel like it's your intuition. Maybe you don't hear something, or you don't see, like, you're like spiritual, but I don't hear my guides. I don't see my guides. You may not physically see them, but your intuition does. And, you got to learn to trust that. And I feel like, and you do see them, within signs. And maybe you're like, wow, I know that was so-and-so. And then 5 minutes later, you're like, no, it's just me. Trust what you feel. Trust what you feel. I feel like this King of Cups is doing that. He is connecting. It's interesting because maybe he is the one holding the hangman, because maybe he wants to, it's like he's opening his chakras. And knowing there's an importance in that. Okay. We have the Knight of Swords. This person in the card is running to their motorcycle, coming over the Ace of Swords. So I have no doubt this is about communication. It kind of matches the Eight of Wands down here, which is very fast-moving energy. But because it's coming over the Ace of Swords, it's also touching the Seven of Swords. So, so you know what that means. It's interesting because I feel like this knight is following an eagle. Like this eagle, it's almost like this knight was lost out in the woods, and this eagle shows them the way out. And there is this motorbike. We have the High Priestess. So again, this is why I don't like to put just a sign on on someone, because I feel like this King of Cups again is connecting. Um, and this Ten of Pentacles, what was, maybe what always was, is already there. It's already been built. Um, Maybe it doesn't feel like it. Maybe it's talking about past lifetimes. I don't know. But I feel like this king, that's what he's figuring out. So, in a way, putting a hold on it, um, because I feel like she wants clarity, wants to feel good in it. So, and then we have the Ace of Swords with the Knight of Swords over that. We always know a knight is bringing us something. And this knight is bringing us a sword. It's coming over the Ace of Swords. But it's also with the High Priestess showing me that this is something that you can connect to, that you may feel, that type of thing. The Eight of Wands many times is what I feel. I feel like if I throw negative daggers out into the universe, boom, 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 oh, they come back to me, and pierce my chest, so I'm throwing love out, so love comes back. Anyway, here's his Knight of Wands. This is exactly what I was talking about. To me, the Knight of Wands talks about, I really feel like there's nothing you can't overcome. The Knight of Wands is, it's your spiritual muscles are growing. And I kind of feel like when I talk about one, I'm talking about the other. I just kind of feel like that. No matter what's going on in each individual's life, I feel like I'm talking about an energy that just feels kind of tied, no matter where I'm at in the universe, type of thing. 9 is about reflection. So what's it asking us to reflect upon? The Seven of Wands. Defensiveness. It is definitely an ego energy. We need our ego sometimes, but this is probably a period where, I feel like, I don't know. When I say I don't know, I think I say it because I think you already know. Like it's a kind of answer I don't really have to give you. This Nine of Wands, the person is looking right at the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is the energy where I can be sitting back and not really doing anything with my life or in this time period. All right, we have the Two of Wands, interesting. Two of Wands coming over the Four of Wands and the Tower. And then, okay, well, we have the Seven of Swords again. Interesting. So, Two of Wands, I feel like I'm thinking of giving something another try. And it's interesting that the Seven of Wands, or Seven of Swords came up. So I want to follow that. Now, it's coming over the Fool, and it can talk about someone who is in some type of energy that's wrapped in, like, temptation, or like at that point they feel like they can't help themselves type thing. This King of Cups, who I feel like is truly connecting, like all my chakras, but even spiritually connecting, it must be to you. I feel like, well, here he is at the Seven of Swords on the mountaintop. So, this could possibly mean that somebody conquered something. And they want you to know. Almost like, we put so much work into something, I don't want to give it up. Two of Wands, this is you, or at least let's say it's someone who is definitely, she's looking up at that Four of Wands. So, I don't feel like there's no way the love died. And again, we don't have a lot of painful cards either. We have the moon, card of Pisces. Should I do it again? Trust your intuition. There's your answer. Your intuition will guide you. We have, interesting, the star coming over the star. Could certainly be two Aquariuses. But can I just say, I feel like it's two people who are perhaps wishing for the same thing. Interesting. Maybe it's two people who are wishing for the same thing, but here's one half of them who is, in good energy, connecting to the universe, to spirituality. And that's good. But in the same time, has the hangman attached. And then here's another one who doesn't have, doesn't feel emotionally satisfied in one's life, but yet I don't feel like there's any movement towards, what I'm wishing for. We have the death, and then we have rebirth. Come on. This is so clear. Death. Death of what? Death of this old energy. How can I put it to bed? I have to understand it. I need to look at it from the big picture. I need to put my spiritual lens on. And listen, I'm making no excuses for whoever's in the Seven of Swords. But again, I feel like this person it's almost like, like, it's not that I wanted it to be that way. But nonetheless, I was. Right? But it's not that I wanted to be that way. And this could be you. So, Judgment is saying, it's interesting because Judgment is about right now, the present moment. The Eight of Wands is quick, fast-moving energy. Matched by the Ace of Swords. What I think about, I bring about. What I think about, I bring about. I feel like this knight is like running to its motorbike to get communication to someone. And the High Priestess, maybe it's not physical. Maybe it's, if you're feeling it, trust it. And we have the Four of Cups. It's like they're looking in different directions right there. It's like these two people are looking in different directions. I feel like the death card is coming out. Number one is card of Scorpio. Let me say that. But I feel like it's, it's asking you to look at yourself, look at your life, maybe components of your life. Are you being proactive in it? What is it you're dreaming about? Are you doing more than dream about it, right? Are you, manifesting it? We have the Six of Swords. Well, I like that because right above it is the Seven of Swords. So I do feel like in some way this is just saying whatever was toxic, I have put behind me. And I would like another opportunity. And I feel like, and I feel some of who this is you. I feel like 50-50. Like I have half of you who may be someone who goes in and be like, I understand, at least my part of something, the toxicity that I brought. Doesn't mean I take, full responsibility. But whatever the case. Six of Swords is leaving it behind. And it's interesting because where's that other bird where I feel like someone's being guided? Oh, the Knight. And it's interesting, it may be two people that are kind of, it's like the universe is kind of putting in place. Maybe it's kind of accidental, though it's not. I definitely feel like letting go of control of where it goes. This is all about the present moment, and then present moment, right? And I feel like no matter what, if listen, if I'm talking to you, I feel like this 10 pentacles and this 4 wands and this ace of swords stand. Whether we take advantage of it or not. I don't feel like guides are judging you. Like, you don't have to go back with someone. Um, but boy, do I see, I mean, especially with both these stars here, two people wishing for the same thing, but they're looking in different directions. I just want to take a card or two over that. Someone may be thinking, do I let it go? Do I let it go? And in the same time feeling pretty unhappy in their current energy, but wondering if I should let something go. The death card would represent a yes. Why? Because, death and then rebirth. Same thing Judgment is about. Nine of Wands tells me that you can, maybe both, can overcome. It's a lot of cards, but we'll take them. We have the Six of Wands. Well, it's a card of victory. We have the Strength card, which is kind of beautiful, right? This is, and it's coming over that Seven of Swords, so I feel like this is, probably both, but especially one where I feel like there's something that was in them that, maybe they didn't like about themselves. And, sometimes you don't know that you have control of that, right? To really want it. And sometimes you have to lose, things dear to you to understand, like, oh my. Anyway, I mean, someone's overcome something. We have the Ten of Swords. We have, look at this, the Ten of Cups. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. Wow. First of all, I want to say someone's communication, I feel like, has greatly improved. And that can be just how I react, how someone reacts to things. Like, I react quickly and maybe without thinking, and my mouth, I'm guilty. I know, I can do it. I can catch it now, though. Now I can catch myself. Like, whoa. But anyways, here's the Ten of Cups. And in the Five of Pentacles, here she is. It's kind of forced upon her, right? But she's kind of sitting there, right? She's just sitting there doing nothing. And the Five of Pentacles is the opposite of that. It tells you, these towers happen. That's life. They happen. It's how you react to them is the real test. It's not about the towers. It's how you react to them, how you allow yourself to overcome them and not become attached to you. That's humanness. That may be part of your our spiritual lesson. Anyway, because the Five of Pentacles is moving you back into soulmate energy. Right here, you could feel alone, right? I feel all alone. Half of what I had. It's half of it. But in the same breath, the key to unlock the door is right there. What you turn into lock, Ten of Cups. There is the key that unlocks the door. That gives us the Ten of Cups. I mean, am I telling you the truth? Ask yourself, ask your intuition. Can this be? Can it be? Ask yourself that. Can it be? You know, I feel like if you want it to be, it is giving us also like clues of how, again, we can have, you know, we can live the life that we want to live. Maybe, you know, the type of love. And there's a lot of, again, roots there. You know, because honestly, I feel like whatever has happened after the tower between these two individuals, more than that, but you know what I mean, it's not going to be part of, so it's not going to be like, wow, you know, since we've been split up, you've been doing this and that and this. No, I feel like it's coming, it's just a knowing. It's a knowing, so none of that seems to come with it. That's a clue. That may tell you if you're ready for something also, because I feel like that has to be. It has to be. Right? Otherwise, it brings us right back into the same type of energy. Boom, tower again. How could it not be? So, you know, I don't know. I feel like there's our answer. I'm going to leave it there, guys. I'm going to read our card. Mother Mary sends you this card because you have a close and personal relationship with her son, Jesus. They both hear and lovingly answer your prayers. Jesus offers healing support to you and your loved ones, as well as helping you have faith in God's miracles of love. This card is also a reminder that Jesus loves you and everyone on this planet, regardless of faith. He's a wonderful role model of forgiveness, integrity, and love that you can emulate in your current situation. Wow. That's why I always want you to stick around to the end, because I don't know, at least for me, I feel like that is so fitting. Let me know what you think, guys. Thanks for the thumbs up. You know, well, I mean, honestly, it's whatever. Thanks for your opinion. You know, however that is. But I can't wait to read your comments, because I feel like this is an important reading. And because I feel like two people are kind of like not connecting, though in a way they are, this is a way for them to turn around and see each other again. You know, I feel like both are putting that energy out. And this is definitely telling me that, you know, it's almost like death, right? The end of something. Boom. The end. Judgment. Current. Today. Right now. Right? Right now. Four of Cups is looking over there almost like, no way. I don't think so. You know, so I can be part of the problem. But the Six of Wands here, over really the middle of the spread, is victory. And I'm going to leave it there. I love you guys. I will see you in the readings. Bye-bye.